Hi, my name is Amanda. Welcome to my channel, Learning to Love Yarn, where I mostly talk about knitting and crochet. I really enjoy watching videos about everything that someone's been making, just everything they've knitted or crocheted or sewn. And so I thought at the beginning of March, I'm gonna make a video where I just show everything that I made in March. But then the end of March came and I kind of felt like I really didn't make very much. And sometimes even when I'm watching those videos, I just feel like, wow, these people are making so much cool stuff. This person knitted 2 sweaters last month, and this person made like 100 amigurumi things for their market. Am I even saying that right? I'm not sure. But I'm very impressed by everything that people make. And sometimes I kind of feel like I just really did not make as much as this person, and it kind of makes me feel bad. And then I remember that everybody is in different places in their lives, and some people don't have as much time as others, and that's okay. So at the end of March, I was like, maybe I should just wait and do this video another time because I really didn't get that much done as far as knitting and crocheting. But then I was like, no, I want to make the video. It's going to be fun, and there's probably some other part-time crafters out there who can relate. So I decided to just make the video anyways. So if you are a crafter who does not have a lot of time on your hands and maybe finished 2 things last month, this is the video for you. So I'm just gonna kind of go over everything that I've made. I only did a little bit of knitting in March. I did a lot more crochet, so I'm just gonna start with the only thing I worked on as far as knitting. And this is a work in progress. It has Grinch stitch markers on it, even though it's not Christmas at all, because that's just what I had handy. And this is a lotus flower beanie, and I love this pattern. Every single one that I ever see made is so gorgeous, and I feel like there's no end to color combinations, and I just love it. But unfortunately, I think I'm gonna have to frog this one and start over, because I took this to my knitting group and I was sitting there and I was talking, and I think I got off somewhere, and I am just not good enough to tell where. And so I think I'm gonna have to pull it out and start over. But it could be worse. I could be almost done with it and have to do that, so that's okay. This is definitely something that I'm going to get back to and finish, and I'll update you when I actually finish it. And I know it's gonna be gorgeous if I don't totally mess it up somehow, because this pattern is always gorgeous. So that's like my only thing that I knitted in all of March, and I'm gonna have to undo it and start over. But that's okay. The next thing I don't actually have in my possession anymore because it was a gift. So I crocheted a baby blanket for my friend. I'll put a picture somewhere on the screen. Probably not a great picture because I'm a terrible photographer. But a friend of mine is having her first daughter this month, next week actually. And so I just crocheted a giant granny square because my crocheting skills are kind of limited, and I wanted to crochet a blanket, so that's what I did. So it turned out really cute, even though the picture is not that good, and I have already gifted it, so I've already given that away. And then this is a blanket that is still a work in progress, and I didn't start it in March, but I did work on it quite a bit in March. Let's see if I can not pull all my stitches out to show it to you. So this is another just giant granny square that I'm working on. This is not for anyone in particular. I'm probably just gonna keep this blanket for myself. The yarn was gifted to me, and I loved it so much that I bought more and have been working on this blanket. And I think the colors are really pretty, and I'm very excited about it. But I kind of paused working on it because then I got excited about another idea. So I have a 4-year-old who was sitting next to me, and I was scrolling through Instagram, and this crochet granny square cardigan came on the screen. It was very colorful, And she said, oh, that's a cool jacket. And I was like, I think I could make that. So I asked her if she would like one, and she said yes. So I saved that. It was for an adult, and I was like, I don't think I can change this pattern. So I found a pattern for a granny square cardigan for children, purchased that, and now then I am using that pattern, but like color inspiration from this other video, and so, or from this other Instagram cardigan that I saw. So I made these granny squares in March, and I have tons of ends that need to still be weaved in. And that is actually everything I made in March. But now it's April 9th, and since this is kind of only one thing in this whole video that I talked about is something that's already done, I'm just gonna go ahead and show you all the rest of the granny squares that I have made in April to continue with this cardigan that I'm making for my daughter. I'm using I Love This yarn from Hobby Lobby. I already had the pink because I made her a blanket just out of this pink, and I had a bunch left over. I went back and got all these colors, and I almost have all the granny squares that I need. I just need, I think, 3 more in this color, and then it's gonna be time for me to weave in all my ends, and the border is gonna be black, and I think it's gonna be really cute, and I cannot wait. I'm so excited about it. And yeah, that's everything. That's everything I made in March and also in part of April. So it wasn't very much, and I kind of felt like, I could have made a lot more stuff. But when this cardigan is done, I know I'm gonna be super proud of it if it turns out good, probably even if it doesn't. And so I'm gonna finish my cardigan, and then I'm gonna finish that blanket, and then I'm going to rip out my knitted hat and finish that, and then it'll be time for a new project. So if you made it all the way through this video, I appreciate you listening to all of my rambling, and I hope that you are making cool things and having a great day. Thanks.